Some years ago, there was a professor in America. His book has recently been republished. I'm not sure if he was at Yale. No, Princeton. He was only in his 40s when he contracted a terrible disease. His body began to droop, he began to shudder. He tried to get an answer to his problem and he couldn't, and so one day somebody said to him, you need to go to Paris, there's a doctor. When he got to Paris, somebody said to him, no, we don't have the answer. I think you'll find it in Geneva. And Geneva, they said, no, we don't have the answer here. The answer is in Austria. He got to Austria and somebody said, no, the answer is in France. In England, they said, no, we don't have the answer. The physician who has the answer is there in Scotland. When he got there, the physician said, I'm sorry. I don't have the answer to it. Friend, there's no deliverance. I've been all over Europe. I've spent a fortune. Sir, he said, if you go down the street and knock on the door of so-and-so and tell him, John sent you. Why? Does he have the answer? The professor went and knocked at the door. Just a little labouring man came. His hands were not, those smooth, gentle hands that could take a scalpel and do surgery. They were all knotted and gnarled, and the man obviously wasn't very well educated. The professor said, as you see, I have a terrible disease, and it's galloping. It's getting hold of me quickly, and I do want to get rid of it, and I understand you have a cure for it. The man said, well, I can pray for you. The professor said, what? He said, I can pray for you. I can put some oil on your head, and Professor James said my psychology was saying that won't work. And my pride was saying, you can't kneel in front of this ignoramus Jew with a couple of PhDs and all. But you see, the PhDs didn't do anything for him. And all his philosophy didn't do anything for him. So he went in the house. And he said, sir, whatever you say, I'll do it. The man said, kneel down. He knelt down. The little fellow got some oil, put it on his hand. Papa would have enjoyed doing this. Put some oil on his head. I've done that thousands of times, I think. Brother Salerno too. Some of us, brother, here. The professor's waiting. He thought some flash would come from heaven or something. The man put his trembling hands on the head of the great professor. And he said a few things, and then he said, in the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth, be made whole. The professor jumped out. I felt as though 10,000 volts of electricity touched me. Oh, yeah, my legs are all right. Yeah, I'm great. I don't know how it happened. The little man said, I don't either. Except that God was faithful to answer prayer. The point is, he went halfway around the world in order to find an answer. And the answer is in the old rugged cross.